Hey people, welcome back. I've got a Proline 1500 watt oil heater. It's coming for a repair. I've already fixed it. I know what the issue was. However, I'll just go through the thought process of what's what. Okay, first of all is you've got your two on and off switch. That's your temperature control switch. That's on the front. The harness coming from the underneath. On the back of this, the connection's obviously made out. Let me just see if you can. Yep, okay, there's enough light in there. So those are the connection for the switch. This is a mechanical, so when you if it's functioning, as you turn it up, you should hear a click, click, and then click when you're turning it back down. So what I mean by this is this is your minimum marker. Okay, you'll hear a click as you move it up. As you move it down again, it'll hear a click as well. So that would mean that this mechanical switch is working. What this is a drop safety switch here. Okay, if the unit gets tilted, it will lose connections, meaning that it'll switch it off just to prevent any fires. As we go down the bottom, this is where the live and neutral coming in from the actual 3-pin socket. Some of it's going into the switch, some of it's coming back into these thermostats and back into the element. Okay, now thermostats should read zero, near to the 0 ohms. So we're going to quickly do that. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Okay, so you can see this as well. So those should read 0, which means it's or near to the 0, so 0.3 ohms, which is perfectly fine. And I'll move on to the next one as well. 0.3 ohms, perfectly fine. Now in terms of measuring the coil, this is just a little bit of a calculation needed. First thing first is you need to establish what the wattage is for this coil. Okay, so let's try and see what the wattage is. So when I'm looking at it, it says 220/240 volts, 1500W, which 1500W stands for 1500 watts. Okay, so to work out what the ohms value is for this element, whether if it's working or not, whether if it's within range, this is the calculation what's required. So let me open up the calculator. So as you can see here, it's 240 volts. So what I'm going to do is 240 volts times 240 divided by 1500 watts. So that gives me a range of 38.4 ohms. Okay, so let's see what readings we get on this coil pack. Right, so let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay, and let's see. Let's just get what's what. Hang on, that'll give me 0.4. That's not the correct. Let me just see. Yeah, so there you have it. Okay, so your neutral and your live feed. Okay, so it won't matter whichever way I probe, it doesn't matter. So one probe goes into the neutral and one probe goes onto the first side of the coil, which is giving me 35.6, so it's ranging between that. Okay, there will be a slight discrepancy because of the the age of the unit. So it's again 35.67, so it's within its range. That tells me that the coil is fine. There's nothing wrong with the coil. Okay, so then the troubleshoot process was checking the harness basically, and what I did is one probe to the actual each connections and pointing here, and on this instances there was no continuity from the live into the wire here. So there was a break in the wire somewhere, which resulted in doing what it did. So yeah, there you have it. It's a working unit. It is working. I'm just going to put everything back together now, and we'll take it from there. But however, if you want me to sort of prove to you that it's working, let's sort of safely make sure that nothing's dropping. Just safely power it on a socket, and let's. Okay. And we have lights. Okay, I don't know if you can see the light at the front. you can just about make out the lights there. All right, so we're just going to sort of turn it off, and you can hear a little popping, you know, small kind of a popping heating sort of effect from the oil in the actual radiator, because it's getting warmed up. So yeah, there you have it. That's how I sort of managed to fix this unit. It is a Proline model OF15 oil fill heater, 1500 watts. There you have it. All right, guys, take care. Peace.